If you're looking to find a perfect renter, I'm gonna give you the tips on what we do and how we have great renters. Tip number 1, make sure that you actually use a professional photographer. I see people going there all the time with their iPhones or whatever phone they have, their Cricut and their weird angles, and you just don't have nearly as much interest, and people are kind of like, I'm not sure how I feel about this place. Remember, this is a very emotional experience for a lot of people looking to rent. Tip number 2, now that you have your professional pictures, make sure that you're able to post this content everywhere. Find out what your local ones are. Here in Utah County, we have RENTER, we have KSL, we use Craigslist, we have Facebook, and then Facebook groups, right? We don't just post it on Facebook on our page or on some random rental thing. We post it on all these individual groups that are for our target audience. Tip number 3, make sure that you set up an open house. I typically like to put up our listings on a Wednesday and then have an open house on a Saturday. That way people have ample time, but it's not very likely that they'll find another rental place within those 4 days. And then the other huge benefit to having that open house is when you have 100 people reach out to you like they do on our properties, I just have a canned message that says, hey, I apologize, we're not able to answer all the questions right now. If you're interested, come by the open house. We'll be happy to go over any questions there. But we have a lot of questions and I just don't have time to get to all of them. That way you're able to actually respond to them so you don't lose out on any of your tenants, but at the same time, you're not having to spend 30 hours to get one unit rented. Once you're at the open house, you're gonna have a lot of people ask questions about you. Don't be afraid to ask questions about them. Obviously, there's some questions that you can ask, make sure that you're compliant on all those things. But, asking about what they're looking to do, what brings them to town, what they're doing for work, ask all those questions there and see how they react, and then, take their applications. And once you're looking at all those applications, make sure that you're not lazy about this. I know it's not fun to do all the income verification and make sure that everyone's legit, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot less fun if you have to clean up this mess in a couple of months. And if you've done all the things previously, you should have a pretty good rental base there, and then you just pick your best one. We've done this with all of our rentals, and for now I haven't had any issues, and frankly, I have pretty grateful renters that like to work with me, and wherever I can, I like to work with them too. If you guys have any questions in regards to rental properties or anything real estate here in Utah or Utah County, reach out and we're happy to help out wherever we can.